Taking our open the box sort of tour of the Motorola car mount and rapid charger that comes with the car mount now. So the Droid has a lot of options, and one of the big ones is the navigation and Google Maps and stuff. So having that available in a car mount, of course, would be a great thing. So we have some video where we popped it open as soon as we got it, but we'll take a look at it a little bit closer here. The car charger, turns out this isn't to hold the cigarette lighter, it's just some kind of gizmo to make it, I guess, easier to pull out, help get another Motorola logo on there. So it's actually a little cheesy in my opinion. When I first put it in my hands, I thought, well, kind of cheap. So taking a look at it, at least it's well thought out, I think. You plug it in, most cigarette lighters are at some sort of angle, but having it perpendicular to the dash is almost never a good thing. So having it kind of angled out, I think, will help, aid in long-term life. This thing is very lightweight, but now that I'm looking at it more and kind of giving it some pressure and torque, and it's fairly solid, so I guess I'll give it some credit for being well made. It's got this little clip here to kind of just help keep it together, which is kind of actually not a bad idea. And then I imagine the length is probably okay. I'm in a truck, so for me longer length is probably better than the shorter, but I can understand that they don't know what kind of vehicle people are going to use it in. So as far as length goes, I guess it's probably enough to get it from the cigarette lighter on most vehicles, or at least the accessory plug, to the phone, wherever it's going to be mounted. So it comes with that. We have the mount, we have the cradle, or the thing that holds the phone, instructions, and then just a paper box, so not very much packaging, another warning or something. And then it has this little disc, which is just a smooth piece of plastic with a 3M foam tape backing. So the idea being that if you were to use this by itself, of course it's a suction cup, so it would be flat. You would pull this or push this lever down towards the window, which is going to create suction. You lick it or put some water on there or whatever, create suction. Now it's stuck to the window, but if you weren't going to put it in near the window, you could stick this little disc on your dashboard someplace with the 3M foam sticky, and then of course use the suction cup to mount this to this attachment, which is actually not a bad thing. Instead of obviously sticking this as an option too, but now you can never use this anywhere else. This way you stick this to your dash, you use this. If you want to use it in another vehicle, you can. If you want to put it in the back seat so someone can watch a movie, you can. And that's something else that I don't know if it's been addressed in other videos, that this is great for mounting it up front for the driver, but it's cool for mounting it over on the side for the person, the passenger, either on the dashboard if it's not in the way, or actually mounting it to the side and then just angling it to you for watching a movie or watching maps or getting navigation or just browsing the web or whatever you're doing. So not necessarily restricted to the dashboard or windshield. Comes with this little cradle. Now there's something that I've noticed in the other videos. Same way I make these videos, I watch these videos. If I'm going to buy something, I'll take a look on YouTube these days. It's kind of silly not to. Someone's probably already done a video. If not, dozens of people already have done a video of the thing you might think about buying. This cradle has a magnet in it, so you'll see that it's turned on now, and when we put them together, it knows it's in the cradle and it goes to its navigation screen. Of course, the gyro, whatever it is, knows when it's held vertical or horizontal. So now that it knows it's in the cradle, you can get out of there. You can go do whatever you want to do with your Droid. It's still your Droid. But whenever you hit home, it now goes to its navigation screen instead of just the background. And that's kind of handy in the car. It lets you, like I say, you're the passenger, or lets you as the driver when you're at parked on the side of the road or something, do something like browse the web or watch a video or make a phone call. But whenever you need to, you can jump right back to navigation. The navigation volume is easy to get to. If it ever goes dim or whatever on you, you've got the power on the side there, the power underneath, so that the charger that comes with it will work with it. And then there's no buttons over here. The camera is the thing that I was going to mention. I'm going to probably modify, or will modify. This one has a kind of easy to remove. You just pull back on this and it falls right out of its cradle. But you'll notice that there's nothing here for the camera. Oops, nothing here for the camera. So what I'll do is drill a hole here and allow the camera to poke through. And then that'll let the mount here not only work to hold the phone up for me, but it'll also work, it would then also work as a camera. So I could mount this to the dashboard or side window or even the review mirror on the outside if I wanted to trust it, and then point the camera, which would be open, to record video. You could sit this on a glass desk, of course, but you can see here just by itself it's actually a pretty decent base. If you wanted to watch a movie or something, you could adjust this, and it's fairly well balanced. Then in its kind of medium position there, it'll hold the droid at almost any angle it can do. So pretty handy little base. I think it's well made, strong plastic, a lot of adjustments, and pretty simple adjustments, pretty simple controls, I should say. The lever seems sturdy. The quick adjustment here is decent, and this quick adjustment, stuff you can do in the car without having to spend a lot of attention. So overall, I'm going to rate this high. I think this is the best car mount out of all the car mounts I found online doing my research on YouTube and on the web. And I think the research was worth it. Like I say, the only thing I need to do is modify it for a camera, and this will should work out well for me. So the Motorola car mount from Motorola. This one comes with the charger. $30, at least that's what I paid for it here in town. No waiting. I had to get it at the Verizon store. No one else had them. In my opinion, well worth the $30. It's going to give me much more function, and then I can trust it to hold the droid in place.